Snipers, you have to see what's happening to the Bitcoin price this Tuesday as it's 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I had to get up early to get out this video update before equity markets opened up because we're hearing a lot happening right now to Bitcoin's price. Check this out, the DXY setting up the stage for a downside move. Not only that, if you're listening to the news, Europe natural gas prices are going negative right now. China is starting to buy up their stocks as they're heading into this recession, according to Elon Musk. Japan's economic minister resigned today. So much is happening across the board. It's only a matter of time before we see a major move. Let me show you this, snipers. This might resonate with some of you guys. Remember when Bitcoin traded with a tight range around 6,500 during the last bull market and volatility was super low? Then out of nowhere, we crashed to 3K. Good times. Is that going to happen this time around? Are we going to be crashing out of nowhere? Everyone's expecting a capitulation, even though the markets do the opposite of what everyone expect. Let's talk about that on the chart, snipers. But before we go into that, look at this. Capitulation is here. Bitcoin's total supply and loss 30-day moving average is now at its second highest level ever. So capitulation is certainly on the table right now for where current price action is. And here's the positive news. The S&P 500 to start off the week just broke a major resistance level, the midpoint of this channel. This is a huge puzzle piece because yes, Bitcoin is not following just yet, but the fact that the S&P 500 is showing strength is obviously what you'd like to see if you want to assume Bitcoin has any chance of seeing some strength in the near-term future. You can see this channel is super significant. The midpoint of this channel has held this support multiple times, and when we've come below this midpoint of the channel, we've seen a crash in the S&P 500. We've gotten above it. We've been able to test these higher levels where we have a bear market resistance level. And now you can see after finding support, breaking back down, now we're back above this channel, which is now a previous resistance and now a support level. So this coming into this week is going to be extremely important to monitor. And that gives Bitcoin the best chance of seeing a move to the upside. Getting above 19,800 is what we need to see if we want to assume any upside. Yes, it's acting like a stable coin right now, just like it did in the other bear market we talked about at 6,500. A lot of people are expecting a crash at any point in time, but the S&P 500 says otherwise. It says that we could actually see a pump here soon. What's most important then to watch is Bitcoin's pairing against the SPY. You can see it's inside of a descending triangle. It's failed to break this resistance level. If we approach this support level, you know damn well I'm going to have an emergency update out to you guys because this is extremely important to monitor as well. Bitcoin against SPY, still inside of the descending triangle, which is currently still valid. Ethereum to Bitcoin still above 65,000 Satoshis. No worries for the Bitcoin pairing there. You can see the US dollar pairing also inching its way up. Just like Bitcoin has 19,800 as that major resistance, 1440 is the big one here for Ethereum. And so the DXY at 111, our lucky number, why is it showing signs of a slowdown? Well, we approached this multi-year, actually we can even say a multi-decade resistance level here at 114. I called it out to you guys that we're most likely going to see a calm down here. And since then, we've failed to form further highs. Right now, the door is open for the DXY to come all the way down here to 106.56 as long as we stay below these major resistance levels. And so I'd be interested to see what the previous weekly open is here for Bitcoin because I didn't get to change it since it's just been acting like a stable coin. But you can see 19,262 is actually the most important level right now. So we'll go ahead and add that to the chart. And you can see we are currently holding above this major level. 19,262 is the previous weekly open. That is our major snipers support level right now. As long as we're above it, the room is there for Bitcoin to inch its way towards that 2018 previous all-time high. And then for Ethereum, we'll actually just do it here on the video. The previous weekly open is right around 1305. You can see we're at 1346 right now. So that would be the most important level for Ethereum coming into this week. But with the S&P 500 showing the amount of strength that it's been showing, I don't think we have too much of a case to make here that there's a bearish move on the table in the immediate short term. I think that sideways to a little bit higher is the path of least resistance right now for Bitcoin. as there's low volume. So smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm snipers for this 5 a.m. update on a turnaround Tuesday. Let's see what happens. A lot of crazy news coming out today. So I'm expecting a volatile move here very soon. If you look at Bitcoin's volatility right now, it's extremely stagnant, but the S&P 500 is showing some volatility. So that's giving us a chance to see something here with Bitcoin in the immediate short term. I'd be interested to see whether those bears are going to be correct, that we're going to see a final capitulation move, or are we going to be buying ourselves some time by moving above 19,800 to get back to the 20s? And 21,000 is extremely important. That's the 20-week moving average right now for Bitcoin. Let's see if we can get above 21,000 US dollars, that 20-week moving average across the board. All the headlines are going to start saying Bitcoin back in a bull market. And so let's see what happens, snipers. Until next time, snipers.